Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
What's up, everybody? HTG Doug here, and today we're going to look at an easy way to farm money in No Man's Sky. So we've just landed on a space station, and we're going to head over into the building to the right, and we're going to head to the Galactic Trading Unit machine thingy. So what you want to look for is you want to look for dynamic resonators, and you want them to be the star on the when you try to buy them and sell them. The star means that they're worth more to sell and they cost more to buy. So as you can see on this space station, mine is actually a star, which is very good. The chances of you getting this I've seen are about 1 in 4, 1 in 5, at least for me on my personal, from what I've been playing. It might be a little more, it might be a little less from you, but so if you keep looking at space stations every time you warp, you'll eventually find this. And you can keep doing this over and over again. As long as you have about 32,000 credits, you can do this. So no worries if you don't have a lot of money. As long as you have at least some, you're fine. The other thing you should have is you have try to create as many inventory slots as you can. Right now I have 10 free ones. So once you clear up some space and you have at least 30,000 credits, you can do this. So what you want to do is just go to any ship, interact with it, and then go over to buy items, and you want to buy all the dynamic resonators he has. As long as you don't buy the ones that are starred. Some of the ships that come in will have it starred. You don't want to buy those. You want to buy them regularly. And you can see that they cost about 32,000 credits to buy, and I'm going to buy all 4. And I'm going to go over to the next ship and buy theirs, and so on until I fill up my inventory. Now, this is really easy because you can keep doing this for as long as you want, really. You can do it for 10 minutes, you can do it for 2 hours, you can do it for a whole day if you really wanted to. As long as you don't warp out of the region, this space station will stay with the same stars. So this ship actually has the dynamic resonator starred, so you don't want to buy any of those because you'll end up spending more than what you would cost to sell them. So we'll just go to a different ship. Sometimes you'll have to wait for another ship to come in. Sometimes you'll have 5 there, sometimes you'll have none. It just kind of varies, so if you don't have any ships there at the moment, just wait until another one comes in and then check that one. So I believe this one will have 4 in it. So basically just keep buying this over and over again until you have your inventory full. And then once you get that full, you go sell them, and you'll sell them for about 54,000 per one. So you're making about 22,000 per thing. So since I have 10 slots open, I'm making about over 250,000 credits for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how long it takes for me to find the ships that actually have them. And like I said, you can do this over and over again until you just don't want to anymore. The only thing I suggest is if you're not going to spend the money, make sure you save the game before you go anywhere, because the game right now has a habit of crashing when you warp. So to save the game, just enter the ship and then exit, and it'll always say restore point saved. That means the game is saved. So just before you go anywhere of importance, really, or anytime you do anything, before you're going to warp, basically, just make sure you save the game so that the game doesn't crash and you lose everything. Because if you can spend 3 hours doing this, and it'll just crash on you and you lose everything. Alright, so I'll buy a few more, and then we're just going to go back and we're going to sell what we have right now. And the great thing about this is that since you're already at the space station, you can use this to buy a really great ship. Right now my ship has 25 slots, I believe, which cost me about almost 2 million. So you can do this theoretically for a bunch of time and then just buy a 33 slot ship or higher for 10 million. So right now I have 9, and they're going to sell them 54,000 a piece. So we're going to sell all 9 and make about 500,000. So you can see I just made about 200,000 in about 3 minutes, not even. So you can do this very quickly. You can get an absolute ton of money depending on how many slots you have open in your inventory. I have friends that have 31 slots. I only have 19. So honestly, it depends on the slots in your inventory and just how much or how often you find the dynamic resonators. On the way back, I actually found a lot of star ones, so I only pick up a few more here, but so this is absolutely great to do. You can use this to buy a bunch of materials as well. Since you're getting so much money back for each one, you can very easily buy a bunch of, I always need zinc. I don't find any zinc in my planets that I go to, so I always just buy zinc whenever I find it at the ships. And this is a great way to do it because you'll have a bunch of money. I mean, it doesn't cost much, but if you need something more rarer, then this is great because you'll have a bunch of money stored up when you're done. So yeah, this guy has 4 for me to buy, so I'm going to buy all 4 of those. And then you basically just keep repeating this process over and over again until you're satisfied with your amount, or if you have enough to buy the ship that you want, or whatever else you're looking to do. So yeah, right now this is the fastest method that I've found. You can also go to certain planets and they'll have like areas with vortex cubes and I forget what they call like the underwater pearls or like the little egg things. But I mean, you can only carry so much time before you have to leave and go sell them. And some of the times you'll get attacked by sentinels when you grab them, so like you have to deal with that as well. So like this is a much more consistent method than doing that. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you come across those areas, like definitely grab as much as you can because free money is free money. Same thing with emerald. Like emerald is very expensive to sell, or it's very good to sell. You get a lot of money from it, but the chances of you finding it are not always consistent. So this is far and away like the best method I have found so far. I mean, all of my friends have been doing this. I've been doing this. That's how I bought my first ship. So this is also good for the Diamond Age trophy, which is for having 2 million credits on you at one time. So if you're looking to get that trophy, this is a very easy way to do it without having to do too much. Because you keep buying and selling stuff, you're going to end up losing it, and you could possibly not get that much. So this is a very easy way to get that done. The worst part about this is honestly just sitting through the messaging that they give you because you can't skip it at the front or at the beginning. But like I said, it's not that bad. It's pretty quick. You can get millions of credits this way in hour, 2 hours maybe, depending on how quickly you do it and how often the ships come in and stuff like that. So I hope you guys find this useful. This has definitely helped me and my friends out for sure. So hopefully you guys like this. If you do, like and subscribe to our channel, like the video, not the page, well the page I guess too. And leave a comment if you have any questions. I will hopefully get some more No Man's Sky videos out as I find them. And be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram. We also have a Patreon where if you are nice enough to support us, we would be more than happy to, you know, it's the Patreon is basically for us to create more content for you, better quality content, stuff like that. So if you can give us $1 or $2 or more, great. If you can't, no big deal. It's like no obligation. We're not forcing you to. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you found this useful, and I will see you guys soon.